I'm here to talk to you about jobs and the kind of jobs that I would like to be doing videos on and in the future here. The sorts of videos I would be doing in the future so that later on you see me, you'd be like, oh, okay, well, let's see what this guy is doing, right? So um, I have a couple of videos of me doing various things. And yeah, I just things that I've actually done and done with my own hands and I like to display those things because some of the things that I feel is I done really good. Um, I know that I've always had really positive feedback from everything I've done. 98% of the time, there's always that always the individuals that are a little harder to please than others. But I am the kind of guy that always will resolve any discrepancies to within reason. Because yeah, I've also learned that even though customer wants certain things for whatever the doesn't mean it's always a good idea. Um, that is like you always want to put their ideas or their dreams to become reality within the reality of what can be happen, right? And almost anything is possible, but uh, it, it's just about how much money they're really willing to spend to make whatever they want happen. Um, So not every situation easy, not every job is easy. Um, I like I've never really I don't do video production at all in this aspect here. But I'll show you some slides of work I've started and finished, and that's the key. I start one job, I do this another job, and I'll start this job, and I'll finish that job. You know what I mean? I don't. I think it's really important that uh, not to wear yourself thin. A lot of guys are trying to throw 5 jobs in at once. Uh, Customers are always wondering where the heck you are. Why aren't you finishing the project? Because you're not dedicating all your time to getting things done. I'm the kind of guy that will finish one job at a time. You know what I mean? People sometimes will be willing to wait for you if you're willing to do that because they will clearly want you because they know that you're not going to leave them halfway through and then leave the job for a couple of weeks because you're doing something else, and then you'll just get back to it whenever you get a chance to do it. Most people are not down with that. They want whatever you start, you finish, and that's the way I operate. I will always go in there and give my all until it's absolutely done and done to the satisfaction of whoever I'm doing. So it's not about me. It's about what the customer wants, and but I'm definitely proud of the stuff I was able to accomplish for a lot of the people that I've done work for, and I to this day can talk to almost every person. I don't remember everybody that I worked for, but I've definitely not one to not answer my phone because I'm trying to avoid somebody. If you know what I mean, right? I'll answer my phone other than spam calls and fraud calls that come up on my phone. But anyway, other than that, yeah, everybody seems to call me back. and positive, you know, in a positive way. So it's all good. I'm always happy to hear from a lot of the people that I do work for. They always get me back, because they know that I will do the very best job in within the parameters of what they want, right? Um, I People like me because I will always mm, give them little ideas to go off of their ideas, you know what I mean, and they would be like, "Oh yeah, okay, I really like that idea," And so it's like, so I always try to give them what they want, and then and put a little spice on it, if you will. You know what I mean? I like to, you know, Michael Jordan it. Michael Jordan doesn't just do basketball hoops. He does it with like, you know, yeah. He doesn't just score the goals. He scores it with style. You know what I mean? He says, "Yeah, I'll show you how this shit's done, right?" And then whatever job I do, I try to always meet or exceed their expectations. Seldomly I've got ever had, yeah, any issues I've fixed right away. I had, and when you start paying for your own mistakes, you try to make less of them, right? So sometimes, sometimes my job it takes a little tiny bit longer, but I never like taking anything that I do apart. You know what I mean? And because if you're it, it's not wrong to make a mistake. It's wrong. It's I'm not sorry. It's not unprofessional to make a mistake. It's unprofessional not to fix it when you realize you made a mistake. And generally, it's really awesome if you can catch a mistake earlier than later, because the later you realize a mistake, the more costly it is. And that's the big time fact. So um, you get more done by taking your time, because if you're taking crap apart, or uh, you end up you you end up you you end up making it look bad forever. You know what I mean? It's like, is that what you really want to? Is that really what you're gonna do? And you know what I mean? So nobody ever wants to do a bad job, but sometimes it happens. But it's definitely not unprofessional to have to reevaluate what you had to do, and hopefully you catch it earlier on. But sometimes you might set yourself back a day or two just because if you have any pride in what you do, you'll do it. Because at the end of the day, it's got to work and it's got to look awesome, whatever it is that you're doing. I've had people bitch at me because, dude, you're putting down these four forms in your foundations. It's taking you the whole day to install them. And I'm like, yeah, but I know they're perfect, right? I don't care, but if they're not, if your foundation is not good and it's not perfect, right? You can run into all kinds of problems all the way through the build. So yeah, it took me all day to make it perfect, but when I got to do the final finish, it went up instantly, right? And that's what you want. It's you need to take your time on the things you need to take time with. So when it comes time, get it together. It comes together Look at it perfectly. You know what I mean? You get you can get a lot done by taking your time. Point is that if you take your time, shit will go together real easy, right? So I know this, and I live by that. Sometimes, to get to that climax of that where, and when you see it come together, it's like, oh, wow, now I totally see what you're doing, dude. Like, yeah, right. And when it comes together, it's like I wasn't understanding what you were doing, but now again, it's like, yeah, you see what's going on now? Like, yeah, right. That's what you want. You want, and then it makes good look for the customers. It looks good for the with the people that you're working around because they'll be able to say, hey, look, just let this guy do it. He knows what he's doing. And he'll keep an eye on everything. For real. Yeah. So that's the important thing. You got to keep an eye out for everything. Anyway, this little video is a lot longer than I wanted it to be. I rambled. So I'd like to thank you all for watching my video. In future videos, I'm gonna have more how to do it on more of a hands-on videos at my actual personal sites. And then I will walk you through all the stuff that I do, and things that might be helpful for you to learn or whatever. Maybe there's something I can help you out with. So anyway, uh, hopefully you like this video. And better ones will be coming in the near future. Thank you.